LS11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K22 Universe Mode. Welcome back to AEW Dynamite. We are on the road to AEW Buy In, which will be in just about 2 months exactly. And we are on the road to AEW Double or Nothing, and we are, for the second week in a row, kicking the show off with the leader of Top Guys, Johnny Gargano, making his way to the ring. Gargano making his way to the ring. He's got the AEW Tag Team Champions FTR in his corner tonight. Last week he made his AEW in-ring debut when he took on Wheeler Yuta, and this week he takes on a man that, well, some more in the know about Johnny Wrestling's past in wrestling will know good and well is someone that he's got a lot of history with. Johnny Gargano, for the second week in a row, is kicking us off here on Dynamite, looking to shoot himself up the rankings. It is pretty obvious that he has one thing in mind based on who he laid out 2 weeks ago at the end of Winter is Coming when he made his debut. So Johnny Gargano makes his way to the ring. Gargano is here. And he takes on Andrade El Idolo. Andrade El Idolo making his way to the ring on his own tonight yet again. It's been a very rocky road for Andrade here in AEW Universe. He's really struggled to get his feet under him since coming to AEW. It's always been very hit and miss for him in the LS11 Universe. Someone that's definitely no stranger to the LS11 Universe. This is a man who's fought for world titles, but then has gone missing for months at a time. I think here in AEW, what his big problem is as well, unlike a lot of the top guys around here, unlike your Adam Coles, your Kenny Omegas, your Johnny Garganos, Andrade doesn't have anyone to back him up. He's going in solo every week, and so the numbers game is usually against him, even against the quote-unquote good guys. So Andrade makes his way to the ring. El Idolo takes on Johnny Wrestling. First time we're ever going to see these two collide here in the LS11 Universe. It's a matchup I've been looking forward to since I saw it was announced for tonight. So Andrade makes his way to the ring. Johnny Gargano versus Andrade El Idolo. Here we go. There's a right hand from Andrade. And Gargano with a hip toss takes him down. Gargano now with a left shot to Andrade, puts him in the corner. Now Gargano kicks him down. Johnny Gargano with a drop kick into the corner, takes down El Idolo. Gargano now getting El Idolo back up to his feet, and Johnny with a right hook, knocked him to the corner. Gargano with Andrade. Oh, Gargano tying him up in an octopus stretch in the ropes. It is all Gargano right now. Johnny Gargano slingshots into a spear. It really is all Gargano right now. Johnny Gargano getting him back into his feet. There's a right hook. He knocks back Andrade and a chop. Gargano knocking him back. Super kick. Gargano is wasting no time against El Idolo right now. He gets Andrade back up to his feet. Johnny Gargano with a jab. Gets him across the face, but now Andrade grabs him. Andrade with Gargano over the top rope. Look for a right hook. Enziguri! Gargano goes to the outside. Johnny Gargano drops as Andrade follows him. Andrade now getting him back up to his feet. And Andrade with Gargano. Rolls him through. Single arm. Power bomb. And there's Dax Harwood of the Tag Team Champions. Gargano getting picked back up by Andrade. Andrade grabs him, and Andrade scoops Gargano up on his shoulders. And Andrade with Gargano. Oh! Nearly dropped him into the ring post. Andrade. Well, Gargano running back into the ring behind him. Gargano with a kick to the back of the head. And a Hurricane Rana for good measure. Johnny Gargano, he's only got one win under his belt in AEW so far. So you got to think a win tonight over someone like Andrade is going to help shoot him up the rankings. He wants that world title. He wants to challenge Darby Allin. We all know this. He's got to go through guys like Andrade. He's got to go through the top guys of AEW to get there. Gargano now getting Andrade back up to his feet. Johnny Gargano with Andrade back into the ring. Gargano goes up to the top, goes up to the ropes, back to the top rope. Gargano. Oh, kicks Andrade, but gets his own tailbone on the way down. Andrade goes down, and Gargano getting him back to his feet. Johnny Gargano with a chop to Andrade, who kicks him now. Now Andrade answering back with a drop kick. Into a cover on Gargano. Andrade. One. No. Gargano gets the shoulders up. Gargano is down. Andrade grabs onto him, and Andrade comes up the ropes. Flatliner off the ropes. Gargano is down. There's a kick from Andrade. Andrade coming off the ropes. Went for a senton. Gargano got out of the way. Gargano gets caught with a chop. Andrade grabs him now, and Andrade with Gargano hits a sunset flip. Cover on Andrade. 1, 2, no. Andrade kicks out. Now Gargano stalking Andrade. Gargano grabs him, gets him up for the Dude Buster connects. 1, 2. Andrade gets the shoulders up. Gargano now getting him back to his feet. Right hook, big chop there from Gargano. Andrade grabs him, and Andrade throws him in the corner. Andrade kicks him down now, and Andrade. What's he thinking? Gargano gets back to his feet. Tries to throw a hook. Andrade catches him. Andrade rolls him through. Andrade power bombs him again. I think Gargano's head caught the turnbuckle there. That dazed him. Andrade with a senton. Takes down Johnny Gargano. And now Andrade showing off a little bit on the ropes. Gargano staggering back to his feet. And Gargano super kick. Clotheslines him as well. Johnny Gargano keeping him down. Gargano. Super kick again attempt. Andrade goes for high-low. Gargano rolls through. Went for a boot. Andrade out of the way. Gargano counters on discus clothesline from Johnny Gargano to Andrade. And now Johnny looking to do it himself. Gargano with the super kick to Andrade. 1, 2, 3. Johnny Gargano gets the win. Johnny Gargano gets the win over Andrade El Idolo. It was a hard-fought battle there for Gargano. Andrade was throwing him around. Andrade definitely had the size advantage in that one, but in the end, Johnny Gargano persevered as he usually does. Something he's well known for is his perseverance, his resilience. Johnny Gargano fought through, beat Andrade, and Gargano gets his second win on Dynamite. That is a big win for Johnny Gargano tonight. So the top guys with another win to their name. Johnny Gargano continues his winning ways on Dynamite. So if I didn't make it obvious last week when I came out here and talked, and if I didn't make it obvious 2 weeks ago when I showed up at Winter is Coming, I think it's pretty obvious what I want, and what I want is the AEW World Championship. And yeah, I know around here you have to earn your opportunities. You got to fight tooth and nail to get there. You got to get big wins to get that far. And that's why I just took down Andrade El Idolo. That's why last week I humiliated the young upstart Wheeler Yuta. And that's why I will continue to kick the teeth down the throats of anyone in AEW that decides they need to stand up against me. I'll fight all the top names here because I want to main event Double or Nothing. I want to kick Darby Allin's ass, and I want to bring that world championship into the ranks of the top guys. Oh, hang on a minute. I never thought I'd be glad to see him. the former AEW World Champion, MJF. MJF is here. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Cut my music! Cut my music! Jonathan! Think you're slick? You think you're clever? I know guys like you. You couldn't bear to be embarrassed so many times before. So many times. Because as soon as these people decided that you beating, well, anyone was a crock of horse shit, they stepped on your moment. Yet, when a guy like you who was an underdog persevered and they shit all over your moment, they cheer. When a guy like me, the salt of the earth, becomes AEW World Champion, they cheered. When I tapped out Bryan Danielson, something you've never done, by the way, they cheered. When I beat Hangman Page, they cheered my entire run. And I'm one of the bad guys. I'm an asshole. You were one of the good guys, and they couldn't stand you. They liked the bald guy with the beard more. Because he was dark. He was edgy. He was cool. He was better than you. And you lost to him the second time around. And then you realize it's a lot easier to be a piece of shit like me. So what'd you do? You went and formed your own little faction. You went and got another bald guy with a beard. And you recruited your wife. And you two went and recruited another young up-and-comer. And you hid behind all of them as a world champion. And now you might sit here and think, well, Max is being real hypocritical because he hid behind the Pinnacle his whole world title run. Newsflash, sunshine. My first title offense, every pay-per-view title offense, they stayed out of my match, and you can't say the same, can you? Because guess what, Johnny? Can this be the only difference between us? No, there's plenty of differences. Because as soon as the going got tough, you decided to ditch. Whereas I have only said I'm willing to ditch when the great bidding war of 2024 comes around. I don't have to hide behind the Pinnacle. I just pay them to make things a little bit easier. Whereas you find the next top guys that you can and hide behind them as soon as the black and yellow hair comes at you. As soon as the bald guy with the beard comes at you. As soon as Mr. Tattoo Sleeve Arms comes at you, ready to kick you in the damn head again, you go and you hide behind someone else. And you know, maybe I would have commended you for it a long time ago, Johnny. But then you had the nerve to attack me. I offered you salvation in the Pinnacle, and what did you do? You took half of my team. You took half of my damn family and turned them against me. So there's hell coming your way, Johnny Gargano. You want the best of the best in AEW. You want the Pinnacle. Next week, you're going to get the best of the best from the Pinnacle. Next week, Johnny, you're going to face the chairman, Sean Spears. Oh, but Dax Cash. Top dads. Oh, man. Oh, man. Dax and Cash. Where do I even begin with you two? FTR. Fucking terrible rhyming, that is. FTR. I want my revenge personally, so while your new little friend Johnny here deals with the chairman, the big guy and I are coming for those tag titles. So Johnny, Dax, Cash, now that I'm back, just remember, I'm better than you, and you know it. I never thought I would have been so happy to hear MJF talk. We're going to move into some action that has something to do with the upcoming Buy In special in a couple months' time. Buy In will be on July 12th, which, for those keeping score, is 6 weeks before Double or Nothing. The Buy In is going to serve as essentially the groundwork for Double or Nothing. It's going to be where you really see what matches are coming into play for Double or Nothing. And on that show, in 6 weeks at the Buy In, or in 8 weeks, excuse me, at the Buy In, we are going to have a women's casino ladder match. Now, how's that going to work in 2K22? It's just going to be an 8-person ladder match. I'm not going to do like someone new enters every few minutes, because that's just more work than I'm willing to put in. And this is the first qualifier for that casino ladder match. The winner will face whoever the AEW Women's Champion is come Double or Nothing, because later tonight we will see a Women's World title match between Britt Baker D.M.D. and Mercedes Martinez. So Jade Cargill makes her way to the ring. She's going to be taking on Penelope Ford in some singles action. Penelope Ford and Jade Cargill looking to be the first. Which of these two will be the first woman to enter the casino ladder match? Well, that casino ladder match, for those curious, will be made up of 7 predetermined participants who qualify over the coming weeks, which, yes, means you're probably going to get 2 women's matches per Dynamite from here on for the next few weeks, which I'm pretty excited about. I've wanted the women's division to be a big focus for LS11 Universe now, with so many talented women. It's, again, a big reason why the tag titles are coming, finally. But yes, the winner will challenge at Double or Nothing. And for a recap, because I know I'll be asked probably, we're still not going to do the TBS title because 2 women's singles titles is too much for the smaller women's roster of AEW. As Jade Cargill immediately gets chopped by Penelope Ford. Penelope Ford trying to use her speed to her advantage. Cargill grabs her into a clothesline. Jade Cargill has only lost 1 singles match in LS11 Dynamite history, when she was beat by Dr. Britt Baker D.M.D. in a world title match right after the week after Fyter Fest, in fact. So now Penelope Ford kicks out the knee of Jade Cargill, takes her down, and now Penelope Ford getting Jade back up to her feet. Penelope Ford grabs onto her, grabs Jade Cargill, throws her into the corner. Penelope Ford grabs onto her, turns Jade around. Penelope tells her to come on. Ford grabs Cargill for a Hurricane Rana, takes her down. Jade kicks it. Jade turns over though, and Jade Cargill drop kicks and backflips out of it. Good Lord. And another one. Jade Cargill just showing how impressive she is. Kicks her in the ribs down. Cargill knocking her back. Cargill with another drop kick. Jade Cargill getting her back to her feet. There's a jab, knocks back Penelope Ford. Roundhouse kick. Penelope Ford grabs her, and Ford with Cargill gets her up. Oh, tries to go for the full suplex but couldn't quite get her all the way. Ford now slams her head first into the mat. Penelope Ford standing tall over Jade Cargill, who rolls back to her feet. And Cargill with a clothesline again connects. Cargill, elbow drop, takes down Penelope Ford. And now Jade Cargill stalking her. Cargill clotheslines her again. Maybe Cargill should have worn her Mortal Kombat 9 Jade outfit, because Penelope Ford's outfit's giving me real Sindel vibes right now. I've been on a Mortal Kombat kick as of late, can you tell? And now Jade Cargill. Oh my god. Jade Cargill deadlifting Penelope Ford, lifting her around the ring. And military presses her. Also, what a big announcement we got in the previous matchup. MJF and Wardlow officially entering themselves into the tag team division. We're going to be seeing them team up later tonight against the Dark Order, as Jade with a knee strike to Penelope Ford, and Jade putting her boot to Penelope Ford, who kicks her in the back. This is a big opportunity for both women, not only to be the first one to qualify for the casino ladder match, but also to earn a victory here on Dynamite. And even if they don't win the casino ladder match, potentially be a #1 contender of the women's title down the road, as Cargill takes Penelope Ford, grabs onto her, lifts her up, and huge suplex into the ropes. Cargill, what a kick! Dropping Penelope Ford. Jade Cargill gets her to her feet now, and Cargill, knee into the ribs, pulls her in, pops her up, drives her into the mat. Cargill, 1, 2, kick out for Penelope Ford. Penelope Ford kicked out somehow, some way. Cargill getting her back to her feet has been mostly Jade for this matchup, but Penelope Ford looking to turn that around. DDT to Jade Cargill takes her down. And Penelope Ford grabbing onto her, gets Jade back up to her feet. Penelope Ford grabs onto her, throws Cargill into the corner. Penelope Ford goes into the corner as well, grabs Cargill. Penelope Ford scoops her up, scoop slams her down. Ford now taunting on the top rope, but I wouldn't turn my back on Jade Cargill. Knee to the face. Penelope Ford has made a mistake. She turned her back on Jade Cargill. Right hook from Ford. Goes for a slap. Jade counters. Jade Cargill turns her around, and Jade looking for Jaded. 1, 2, 3. Jade Cargill has officially become the first woman to enter the casino ladder match at the Buy-In. A short but sweet matchup for Jade. She is going to the Buy-In. Could she be challenging Britt Baker or Mercedes Martinez or whomever else the women's champion could be come Double or Nothing? Jade Cargill certainly tips the scales in her favor heading in to the Buy-In. She's certainly going to be the heavy favorite going in, I would say. I don't think it really matters who else qualifies. This woman looks like $1 million. They call her green like money for a reason. Jade Cargill with a huge win. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go backstage. We hear from Chris Jericho up next. So, let's talk about when I confronted Adam Cole last week, shall we? Adam Cole is a Jericho clone. Now, that's a word I haven't said in a very long time, but it's pretty clear, based on his whole career, that the kid has been a Jerichoholic since day one. I mean, you got yourself over in the land of the giants despite being a little guy, or having the nerve to be under 6'7", being a little guy anyway. You use flashy moves, you fly around, you've got quick and easy to remember catchphrases. Oh, don't forget where you told me Adam Cole, baby, came from. We all know who you mirror with your career, Adam. And I should be flattered, but if you're gonna spend your whole career copying someone, at least have the nerve to accept the challenge when they come and look you in the face. That TNT title is gonna end up around my waist before all is said and done, Adam. You can send anyone you want at me. I'll knock them down all the same. I've been doing this most of my life now. I am 52 years old and I've been doing this for over 30 years. You're a common punk, just like everyone else I've faced in the past. I'll see you soon, Adam Cole. I'll see you soon. I will be the new Le TNT champion when we meet. We're going to move into some singles action up next, ladies and gentlemen. As we are reaching the halfway point when it comes to matches for the night. We're reaching match number 3 out of 5. Scorpio Sky going to make his way to the ring. A man who really has raised his stock in AEW Universe as of late. In the build at Full Gear, for sure, he raised his stock when he had matches with Buddy Matthews, the only time limit draw in LS11 Universe. history at the moment. They went for a solid 30 minutes out of like a 50-minute episode. So Scorpio Sky makes his way to the ring. He's going to take on Malakai Black. The House of Black look to rise again in the LS11 Universe. Most recently, there's not much I can do about Brody King, by the way. The only other good Brody King on Community Creations had no moveset, and you're not asking me to make a moveset. Malakai Black most recently showed his face when he kicked Buddy Matthews' teeth down his throat and cost him the TNT Championship. And it seems that Black and Matthews are set to finally collide once again as soon as Matthews is back in action. Malakai Black now is going to step back in the ring with Scorpio Sky. Looking to take down a man that Buddy Matthews struggled to defeat earlier this season. The House of Black looking to rise tonight. Will it be the night that they rise? Or will Scorpio Sky be the one to take down the house? Here we go. Black and Sky, one-on-one. It's on. Scorpio Sky out of the gate with a drop kick. Scorpio Sky not wanting to run from Malakai Black. Remember, Malakai Black has huge victories in the LS11 Universe over the likes of Bryan Danielson. 2 wins over Chris Jericho, Christian Cage, and more. As now, Scorpio Sky sends him into the corner and clotheslines him. Scorpio Sky knocking him back down. Scorpio Sky going after him, taking him down, punching him in the gut. Scorpio Sky, he's doing the right thing. He's staying on top of Malakai. There's a hesitation drop kick. Scorpio Sky gets him back up to his feet. There's a kick. Scorpio Sky knocking him back down. Malakai grabs onto him. Malakai Black kicks Scorpio Sky. Knee off the jaw. Springboards and drop kicks him in the back. There's a kick from Malakai. Scorpio back to his feet. Tries to grab Malakai with a kick. Malakai Black knocking him back now. Malakai Black knocks Scorpio Sky back, and Malakai takes him down with a snapmare. Coming off the ropes, Malakai Black kicks him in the head. Scorpio Sky goes down. Malakai grabs onto the arm. Malakai Black, knee into the arm of Scorpio Sky. There's another kick, grabs the leg now. Malakai has his leg swept out from under him by Scorpio. Scorpio Sky grabbing him now. Malakai, jawbreaker, knocks him back. Scorpio's dazed. Malakai Black grabs onto him. Malakai drops him. Takes him down now. Malakai grabs the arm, and Malakai Black takes out the arm with his knee. Malakai Black now grabs Scorpio Sky, kicks him in the back. Malakai Black goes to the outside. Brody King cheering him on. Black to the top rope. Oh, Scorpio out of the way. Got out of the diving knees. And they went for a kick. Both men threw kicks. Malakai got the better of it. Scorpio grabs the leg though, and Scorpio Sky with Malakai Black throws him across the ring into the corner. Malakai gets caught. Scorpio with a right hook. Coming up the ropes. Rolls through. And monkey flip. Scorpio Sky now, what's he thinking? He's going up to the top. He races to the top. Scorpio Sky. 450 splash to Malakai. 1, 2. Malakai Black kicks out. There's a kick. Malakai Black being taken down. Scorpio Sky getting him back up to his feet now, and Scorpio Sky. There's a kick to Malakai. Malakai Black grabs him. Black rolls through. Single leg crab is in. Scorpio Sky trying to crawl away. Malakai trying to make him tap. Scorpio scratching and clawing towards the ropes. He's fighting though. The man is fighting. He turns over. He pushes Malakai Black away. And now Scorpio Sky. Oh! What a knee from Malakai! 2! No. And now Malakai gets Scorpio up. Malakai. Whoa! Win for Black Mass! Scorpio! TKO! TKO! And now, neckbreaker! Scorpio Sky! Well, tries to go for TKO a second time. Malachi knocking him back now. Malachi, there's a kick. Black Mass! 1, 2, 3. Malachi Black takes him down. Malachi Black takes down Scorpio Sky, runs through one of Buddy Matthews' greatest AEW rivals. Your winner, Malachi Black. House of Black continues to rise in the AEW Universe mode. Malachi Black gets the win. We hear from Sami Callihan up next. And winter is coming. I proved everything I needed to Jon Moxley. And winter is coming. I put Jon Moxley down in a straight wrestling match. I proved to the world when I dropped Jon Moxley on his head that I was better than Jon Moxley. My work here in AEW is far from done. I have more mayhem that I will be bringing. But maybe that's best saved for a later day. You'll see me again very soon. We move into the aforementioned tag team matchup I talked about earlier tonight next. Here comes the Dark Order to the ring. Alex Reynolds, Anna Jay, John Silver, and Evil Uno making their way to the ring. Numbers of the Dark Order seemingly dwindling lately. Eric Redbeard has gone MIA. Stu Grayson has gone AWOL. I think those mean the same thing. So it's going to be Silver and Reynolds in tag team action tonight. Silver and Reynolds, this is the first time we're seeing these two compete in a 2-on-2 matchup here on Dynamite in LS11 Universe. In fact, I believe this is the first time we're seeing, Reynolds in action in LS11 Universe, period. So they are taking on the Pinnacle. We get to hear MJF's music twice in one night. Shout out to this wolf again. MJF and Wardlow in tag team action. MJF willing to share the spotlight in a match. That's a miracle in its own right. So MJF and Wardlow making their way to the ring. Earlier tonight, MJF confronted Johnny Gargano. Called Gargano. Well, he called him a lot of things. That was a 5-minute promo. He said a lot. I would know. I was there. So MJF and Wardlow making their way to the ring. Wardlow kind of keeping his distance. MJF clearly making it clear that he's the star of the show and Wardlow's just his muscle. And we saw that a lot during MJF's world title run as well. So MJF and Wardlow make their way to the ring. First time we're seeing these two in the tag team division, officially going after those AEW tag team titles. John Silver and MJF starting it off. And Max immediately tags Wardlow. And Wardlow coming right into the mix as John Silver grabs him, and John Silver taking him towards the corner of Dark Order. John Silver gets knocked back by Wardlow, who's kind of dressed in the same colors as Dark Order. I only just noticed that. Wardlow takes down John Silver. Pulls him in now. Wardlow went for a knee strike. Silver with an elbow strike. John Silver, he might be a little bit on the smaller side, but the man is freakishly strong. Wardlow with a kick. And now Wardlow gets him back up. Wardlow. Knee strike to Silver, and again. And Wardlow grabs him. Oh, Silver knocks him back. Wardlow grabs John Silver, kicks him in the ribs. Let the symphony begin. Wardlow. Powerbomb. Kicks him in the ribs again now. Wardlow looking to do it again. A second powerbomb to Silver. Oh, and Reynolds wants the tag, but Wardlow gonna hold Silver off. I think he wants at least one more. Pulls him in again. Wardlow power bombs him again. And now MJF wants in. MJF in now, the former world champion. Grabs onto John Silver, and MJF pulls back on the nose. Rakes the eyes. And punches him in the back of the head. Notice none of MJF's offense has been to the face. And now John Silver. Johnny Hungy takes him down. John Silver now getting MJF back up to his feet. John Silver grabs him. Silver. Stunner. MJF rolls out of the ring now. Right into the corner of Dark Order. And Alex Reynolds gets knocked back. MJF kicks him in the face. Turnabout's fair play. MJF back in the ring. Went for a forearm. John Silver caught him, and John Silver throws him off the ropes. They collide. MJF grabs him, uppercuts him. And now MJF with Silver into the corner. Tag made back to Wardlow. Oh boy. Oh, spike pile driver. That's a shot at FTR if I've ever seen one. And now Wardlow looking to restart the symphony. You're going for a ride again, Silver. See ya bye, Reynolds. And now Wardlow. One more time. Powerbomb. 1, 2, 3. Reynolds tries to make the save, but the Pinnacle get the win. Wardlow dominates John Silver. MJF only got in there if he had to. He kind of just left this one to Wardlow. It's really all you have to do if you're MJF, though. Your winners, MJF and Wardlow, the Pinnacle. In their first match as part of the tag division, MJF and Wardlow get the win. We got more coming up. We're going to hear from Chris Hero up next. Let me give you a little peek behind the curtain, if you will. A few weeks ago, well, let's actually start a few months ago. A few months ago, my friend CM Punk calls me. He says, "Hey Chris, It's been a while. And I say, yeah, it has. And he says, got a unique offer for you. And I listened, and he said, there's this big brute. His name's Miro. And I said, yeah, I watched Dynamite. I saw him. I saw what he did to you. He said, yeah. I want to fight him next week, but the doctors won't clear me. Would you be willing to step up? And I said, of course. And I came in, and Miro kicked my ass. We all saw it. But, that was it for me here for a little while. Then, about a month ago, my phone rings again, and it's CM Punk. He says, hey, Chris, how are you, man? And I say, hey, Punk, good to hear from you. He says, how would you like to join the AEW roster? And I said, I'd love to. He said, great. Be here next Tuesday. You're going to help me take down the Elite. And I said, fantastic. And now, cut to Winter is Coming, and Punk and I team up, and we beat the Young Bucks. And that sore loser, Kenny Omega. He decides that he's going to leave Punk laying with a one-winged angel on the steel. And now here I find myself again. Now look, I don't mind defending my friends. I love my friends and I will fight for them. But Kenny, you made it personal by doing it right in front of me. So next week I want you and your little Elite buddies to send me the best of the best. And they can meet the Knockout Artist. It is time for the main event, ladies and gentlemen. The following contest is for the AEW Women's Championship. After making an impactful debut last week, Mercedes Martinez, she impressed management enough to get a title match against the Doctor. So Mercedes Martinez making her way to the ring. This is a huge opportunity for her tonight. So Mercedes Martinez makes her way to the ring. She takes on the Doctor, Britt Baker D.M.D, making her way to the ring. So Britt Baker makes her way to the ring, the AEW Women's World Champion. She successfully defeated Athena a few weeks ago at Winter is Coming. So the Women's World title is on the line. Mercedes Martinez, Dr. Britt Baker, D.M.D. There's a right hook. Goes for another. Britt steps out of the way. Now Britt grabs her. Britt Baker with a sling blade taking her down. Britt grabs the arm in, takes out the arm. Mercedes goes down. Britt Baker now goes up to the middle rope. Britt Baker. She's poised and ready to strike off the middle rope. Oh, went for a leg drop. Mercedes with a kick to the back. And now Mercedes Martinez grabs her, and Martinez drives Baker into the mat. The 20-year veteran takes down the upstart. Two. Kicks her. Britt kicks out. Britt still technically a fairly young upstart in wrestling. She's only been wrestling for a few years at this point. There's a big kick there, or a big chop. At least in comparison to Mercedes Martinez, she's only been wrestling for a few years. Takes her down, does Baker. Martinez rolls back to her feet now. Mercedes with a punch. Mercedes Martinez kicks her in the ribs. And a knee strike. And now Mercedes going into ground and pound on Britt Baker. Punching her in the head now is Mercedes. Taking her down. Mercedes Martinez gets her back to her feet. And Martinez with a right hook knocks her back. Britt Baker grabs her down. Britt Baker, flatliner, takes her down. There's a right hand, Mercedes Martinez. No, Britt Baker counters. Britt Baker grabs her. Baker kicks her in the ribs. DDT connects. And Britt with another kick takes her down. Britt Baker grabs the arm. You know, an arm bar on Martinez. Martinez has to try and get out of it. She rolls over though. Martinez rolls through and punches Britt in the face a couple of times, knocking her back. Martinez with a right hook into an uppercut. Mercedes Martinez, drop kick. Grabs onto her now, does Mercedes. Mercedes Martinez kicks her in the ribs. Grabs Baker, throws her off the ropes. Mercedes, no, Britt sidesteps. Britt with an elbow strike. Takes her down now, and Britt gets Mercedes back up to her feet, kicks her in the ribs. Britt Baker coming off the ropes. Whoa! Went for a stomp, and Mercedes popped her up and knocked her out of the air. There's a drop kick. Mercedes gets kicked in the head now, and Britt Baker goes for a shot. Mercedes Martinez knocking her back. Mercedes Martinez kicks her in the ribs. Martinez kicks. No. Britt kicks at the knee. Now Britt Baker grabs Martinez. Britt Baker with Mercedes up. Drops her. Into a cover now from Britt. 1, 2, kicks out. Mercedes Martinez getting the shoulders up. And now, oh! Mercedes sweeps the leg. Mercedes Martinez now grabbing Britt Baker around the waist, and deadlift German takes her down. Mercedes now getting Britt back up to her feet. Mercedes with a jab, with an uppercut, knocking back Britt Baker. Mercedes Martinez throws her off the ropes. Spine buster! Mercedes now getting Britt back up again. Mercedes Martinez. Drop kick. The AEW Women's World Champion is in trouble. Mercedes Martinez has her reeling. Martinez could be closing in on the Women's Championship. Grabs Britt with a right hook. Britt staggers as Mercedes. Shotgun knee strikes. Britt goes down, and Mercedes Martinez. Shotgun drop kick now. Britt is down. Mercedes grabs onto her, and Mercedes Martinez throws her across the ring. Spears her in the corner. And belly to belly. There's a kick to the back. Martinez goes for another kick. Mercedes gets caught. Britt has her by the back of the head now, and Britt throws her into the corner. Britt Baker with Martinez. Kicks up the knees. Oh, Britt looking for a bit of a shout out, baby. Panama Sunrise. Britt grabs the legs now, and Britt Baker ties up the legs, turns it over, grabs the arms, and Britt, surfboard stretch, stomps her in the back of the head. Mercedes goes down. Oh, Britt went for another stomp. Mercedes kicks out the knees. And now Mercedes Martinez going to the top rope. Martinez perched up high. Oh, clotheslines Britt from the top rope. Mercedes getting her back to her feet now, and Mercedes Martinez grabs Britt Baker down, throws her across the ring, into the corner, spears her into the corner. And Mercedes again, with an overhead belly to belly, takes her down again. Martinez grabs onto her, and Martinez with Baker. Grabs her. Martinez with a standing vertical. Suplex takes her down. Martinez now getting the women's champion back up to her feet. Mercedes Martinez getting fired up here. Martinez, a kick to the ribs of Baker. Baker staggers. There's a right hand. Baker grabs her, kicks her in the ribs down. Britt Baker. Leg drop to the back of the head. A bit of a famouser there from Baker. There's a kick. Takes her down with another kick. And now Britt getting her back up to her feet. Britt Baker kicks her in the ribs. Going for it again for another stomp to the head. That one took her down. 1, 2. No! Britt nearly had her. Martinez barely kicked out. Now Baker into lockjaw. Lockjaw is in. Mercedes Martinez trying her damnedest not to tap out. Britt Baker right wrenching it in. Martinez in trouble. Britt could have it won here. Mercedes Martinez is struggling. Britt might have her. Mercedes is fighting though. She's on her last legs trying to fight. It's over. Britt Baker retains again. Britt Baker retains the championship yet again. That first curb stomp backfired and allowed Mercedes to fire back. Popped her out of the air with a punch to the head. But then in the end, the second stomp, that one actually connected, followed by a lockjaw. Your winner, and still the AEW Women's World Champion, Dr. Britt Baker D.M.D. Thank you all for watching this week's edition of AEW Dynamite. We got plenty more coming up this week on LS11 Universe. It's a big week for us. I'll see you all next time. Until then, I've been Xander, and that was Universe.